Hello everyone and welcome back to our blind let's play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we are going to try to go break some locks, I suppose. And try to get to the bottom of this case. But before you do, it's always good just to walk around because you never know what you're going to run into. January 7th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Hope everyone's having a wonderful, fantastic day today. The main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already. Oh yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you stop using your computer, Chief. But I'm watching videos online, catching up on my Asian soap operas. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot two-track girlfriend. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Am I on the right save? I loaded this one. Yes, this is the right save. Okay. Detective Gumshoe. Ah, you can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus. A virus. A virus? Yeah, I don't remember this at all. Well, there's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. But I really need to ask you some questions. Alright, well, let's look around, shall we? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your batteries won't last forever. Remember that when you're having fun in bed. We have a winner. A little joke to make people think about their smoke alarms. All the dots. He must be coming up with slogans for a fire safety campaign. I guess? Does he even know what he's trying to get across anymore? Nothing with the desk. Nothing with those guys. Chief is new. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He looks lost now that the power to his computer has been cut. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to read the paper now. Alternatively, you could read some reports. Just a suggestion. What the heck is this? Paper's more than a month old. And someone's written all over it. Who's the clown that put this on my desk? Will speak up. You just wadded it up and chucked it in the trash. But that's an important piece of evidence. Is there a way we can pick it up? I mean, I don't see a trash can anywhere. Alright, well, let's talk to Gumshoe. Tend to lender. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes, no matter how poor you get, never borrow from a place like this, you hear? Okay. If you got money trouble, just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tender lender is considered to be even fishier than the average legal loan shark. And it seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all the debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in the business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did you just say? That lady? Yeah, I caught that too. He knows about Violetta? Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick? Well, you better find out what the story is with this lady. Computer viruses. So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I do know. What? Well, look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? And here I thought detectives was supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? You think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, how about that? We're actually getting a little bit of respect. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Never mind. Never mind. Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. What's a virus? A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? Man, you mean it makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. So the inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you've stored on your PCs here in your station. A virus could wipe all that out. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Whoa, that's scary. Yeah, and what's even more scary is that viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Huh. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Well, yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible. Oh, I get it. It's like you're sneezing on Mr. Godo so he catches a cold. Right, then you wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. I didn't do stuff like that. Who, what, where, when, and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. What's the name of the virus? The name of the virus? Huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too. What's the name of the virus? Oh, this guy. The Tiger. Is he famous? Well, yeah. Oh my gosh. Did you hear that roar? Well, yeah. This guy's not a loan shark, you know? Nope. He's a big lone cat. Hence the name. Don't pay him back, and you better say your prayers, because he'll eat you alive. You're a shaky detective? Like a leaf. I'm just, you know, kind of on edge at the moment, if you know what I mean. Let me guess, you borrowed money from him, didn't you? Well, that's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? Well, that should be the least of your worries. Pal? What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Kadavini. She's the only granddaughter of Pluto Kadavini. Pluto Kadavini? Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Pluto Kadavini's the boss of the Kadavini family. The Kadavinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. I better get some more info at a Gumshoe about this family. Well, that lady is the boss of Blue Screens Incorporated, pal. Yeah, I figure she's clean. She's got nothing to hide. She seemed kind of like a doll to me. In a good way and a bad way. All the dots. Kind of makes you think she might be hiding something. I'm pretty sure we've done all of that. Apparently, everyone's listening to the show now. That's because everyone wants money. They say that the victim, Glenn Elg, was really into gambling. Yep, you can't beat gambling. I love it too. I won $500 last night playing cards with Nick. Wow. Huh? Wait, we were playing for money? Of course, so you better pay up. You're a smart one. Waiting for a cop to be present before asking for the cash. Well, that's scary. Why is a swindler, I tell you? Alright, that was a ton of information that I missed on. Hold on, let me go back to that. Detective Gumshoe, about this. I was expecting the thing to pop up to the left like normal. What? I'm trying to concentrate on Maggie and the virus right now, so I... Ah! This is it. Stupid name. I remember now. I thought so. Here it comes. Don't just lie to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. The name scribbled on that sports paper written on that CD? Well, that's the name of the virus. MC Balmer. Oh, it's not a song. It's a virus. Ooh-hoo. What? Well, yeah, that virus that's just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Balmer. Can you give us any more details, please? Huh. So, MC Balmer is the name of a virus. Alright, let's talk to him about Viola and the virus. The Kadavinis. The Kadavinis. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Kadavinis? Who are they? Man, a scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's that about? Trust me, doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop, these guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They got too much moolah. Moolah? As in, they pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes tender lender, I take it? Sure, no one stands up to Pluto Kadavini, and I mean no one. Interesting. Guy looks like the guy from the Somnium Files. So who's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then? Well, yeah, and everyone knows how much Pluto loves his little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Tender Lender? I don't know, pal. I heard she and the boss at Tender Lender are pretty tight. Tight? Well, that's what it said in the file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. MC Balmer. We already knew about the MC Balmer virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of the law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met. Who are they? I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Well, yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival. All this stuff with criminals and viruses? It almost feels like we're in sci-fi movie. Apparently, the program who made the virus was a real genius or something. Focus right now is on tracing the route of the virus on the black market. You mean someone put this virus up for sale? Well, yeah, because this one's so powerful. They're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? MC Balmer updating the court record. Find it at Tender Lender. Contains a computer virus program. Arg! I can't believe it. I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is? You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? About that. The lunchbox? You remember the weenies? I hate weenies. Oh, yeah, those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Huh? Well, it was delicious. Yeah? That's what she said? Really? Not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would have happened, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, huh, pal, and deliver this? This sure is a heavy burden, and more ways than one. I could just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkle with joy when you bring her that. Weenies, again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all these too. Gumptious lunchbox given to Maya. Again. A tenderly handmade lunchbox fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. I really can't eat anymore. Don't forget to give that to Maggie, okay? But they don't allow presents for the prisoners in the detention center, right? Hey, you're right. Hell, the dots. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm counting on you to get it to her somehow. I'm a lawyer, not a delivery boy, Gumshoe. Oh, we got someone new here. Pluto Kadavini, age 78, the head of the Kadavini family crime syndicate. Seems to live for his granddaughter. I wouldn't go flashing that photo around if I were you, pal. Why not? Well, that guy rules the criminal underworld. You could get yourselves in serious trouble. Talking, say your prayers, trouble. You're shaking, detective. Like a leaf. I'm just, you know, kind of on the edge at the moment. If you know what I mean. All right, where we're going? Back to search around to see if anything is new. Looks like Maggie's not here. Wow, where is everyone? There's like no one anywhere. Nothing about Kadavini. Alright. And nothing about Furious Tiger. He probably doesn't know about the CD. I want to go to the computer place first. Would you mind taking a look at this? I'm sorry. That data is super admin restricted desktop access protected password. Sparta? Password protected? What's this madness? That's Sparta. Alright, so nothing about that. What about the CD? Nothing about the CD. Okay. Does she have any psych locks? Yes, she does. Alright, you want to try to crack her first, and then we'll go to Viola. Present Magatama. Let's do this, or maybe not. Glenn's troubles. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see what gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's trouble have something to do with this? Horse tickets. What is that? A bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones. With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. I think that's what we said earlier, wasn't it? You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral. Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? So weird that she's like moving back and forth like that. But what is the relevance of these tickets? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg. He had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time. Yeah, but not everyone buys as many tickets. Anyway, I don't believe that proves everything on its own. You're right, but I'm not through yet. Mr. Elk's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? This. Everyone likes to gamble from time to time. Huh? But be careful. If you're careless, you could lose everything, your money, people's trust, etc. No, it's not that. Wasn't related to horse races. That's why I thought it was the flyer. What if inside the flyer, it's actually the ticket? Where's the ticket at? That's it. The lottery, horse racing. He bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Ooh, she's sweating. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps. No! You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example, do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. Yeah, that's for sure. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he, for $500,000? Yeah, if you win. Yeah, but... it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrible and ferocious. Furio Tigray, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. So far, this is coming together pretty logical. Tender Lender, people with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Like, you want to talk? Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elk. You think Glenn had something to do with this Furio Tigray? Yes, I do. I'm sorry, I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I got proof that Mr. Elk and Tigray knew each other. That's the calendar. Meet with the tiger. Furio Tigray, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elk met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No! It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch! But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Man, I wish I had that good luck. $100,000, pay off all my debts instantaneously. Man, that would be nice. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. Well, what computer program is worth $100,000? Well, we know a program that's worth $1 million. All the dots. Perhaps you good people should leave so I could get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question, was it this by any chance? It's the CD. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is a virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Balmer. No! Alright, cracked her. Excellent. And only slipped on once too, and that's because I asked about the lottery show instead of the lottery ticket. Glenn's troubles. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt, not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tribune. When do you come up with these ideas? Risky extra work. So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus, yes. It was a work of genius, in a bad way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. Ah, I love Princess Bride references. Inconceivable! This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. MC Bomber updating the court record. A computer virus made by Glenn Elk, potentially worth millions of dollars. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Glenn Elk's losing horse racing tickets thrown back on the floor. Use the trash can, Nick. I know exactly. Stop trying to destroy the earth. Alright, let's see. Do you know the Kadavinis? Alright, I guess not. What about La Tigre? Really? I mean, you said he knew stuff about that, though. Alright, I'm gonna ask her one more thing, and that's about the CD. And then we'll be done with her. Alright. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere here. But we did really good with that lock. Let's see. Nothing else here. So let's go ahead and move back. And check out all the places again. To see if there's anything new. Alright, time to see if we can crack Viola. Or Violetta. What is her name? Viola. Why did I say Violetta? Did she say her name was Violetta? Or did she say her name was Viola? Because I got Violetta in my head for some strange reason. Alright. Megatomada. That has a lot of locks. That had bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation?
Oh, the dots.
You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct?
Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently.
Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right?
Oh, the dots.
Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Was it the bike accident? Because look at the helmet. Well?
Donuts?
Huh?
I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one.
What's inside?
Jam and all the dots.
I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. I guess I'll pass. I guess that was a flop. Why have this woman have such huge bandage around her head? There must be some piece of evidence that will prompt her to tell me what happened. Violeta's homemade donuts. We earned a trophy for that. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right?
Oh, the dots.
Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Alright, so it's not the scooter. What could it be? A car repair bill. Not a scooter repair, a car repair. That's it. I have here a repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that the car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. Oh, the dots. This bill is made out to the Kadavinis.
Yes, it is.
I don't think I have ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Kadavinis have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with Kadavinis is very strong, and this is why, because of Pluto. I know exactly who you are. Viola Kadavini. Is it Viola or Viola? You sustained that injury in the traffic accident, didn't you?
Oh, the dots. It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it very well. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Kadavini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they'd stayed, I'd have.
Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been? La Tigre? It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
Oh, wasn't Untitled. I refuse to believe it.
2 down, 4 to go.
We collided, the motorbike in my car. But Untitled isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him, too. I'm sorry, Miss Kadavini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. And this one is his bike, right? Alright, got it out of order, but... It's not exactly a motorbike, but... Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged.
Oh, the dots.
Miss Kadavini, you know the truth, don't you?
Oh, the dots.
This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Kadavinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
Oh, the dots. It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Oh, the dots. Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true?
Oh, the dots.
Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Is it Pluto? Ah, Pluto again! How about that? Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Pluto Kadavini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy.
Oh, the dots.
So basically, he paid for her operation because Kadavini threatened to kill him if she died. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation costs, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Kadavini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
Oh, the dots. $1 million.
That's a lot of money. Unlock successful. The head bandage.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks. My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation.
Compensation? Huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisonous case somehow. Compensation.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said that had nothing to do with my grandfather being Pluto Kadavini. I wanted to believe that he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
Oh, poor girl.
I knew that wasn't really true.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
What he did to get the money, it was evil.
All the exclamated dots?
He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him? In what way?
Here, to take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Pluto Kadavini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. It was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse.
Gotta have that line in a case like this. Poor girl. Viola's medical papers added to court record. $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Oh. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bell thrown into the trash. Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything else to come around that. So let's move on. Where are we going next? Let's see. January 7th, Tribune. Hey, monsieur! I have been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Phoenix. It's funny because, someone commented on our Chrono Cross video the other day about how I was butchering the French accent, with the character in that game. So I can only imagine how much I'm butchering the French accent in this game. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure each character has their own unique personality. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say. Oh, that's the, Well, he hasn't got anything to say to use, fellas. Ah, it's Zenith. Ah, who are you calling? Zenny UP. Ah! Zenny UP? Come out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hands over. What? You wanna play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers now, as I say. Uh-oh. I think he wants Viola Kadavini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Who's the zits? Miss Kadavini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. Wow, that's cold. You wanna know what said? I'll tell you what said. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got some powers cause she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad. Can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm gonna expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off. Who the zits? Are you a crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. Well, there's the two of us here. You guys that? I mean, two. Wait. Mr. Armstrong? Forgive me, désolé. I cannot argue with him. Oh. Well, that's not good. That really hurt. Was that all you got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get the data. Wait. Don't take it too hard, Phoenix, right? That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital. Dense. Ah, hold it, pal! Gumshoe to the rescue! Oh, Gumshoe, I'm never so happy to see you, buddy. Detective Gumshoe?
Detective. You think you're gonna stop me, copper? Well, you need to beat it. Whoa, come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys get out of here. Leave this guy to me.
For what?
Go, pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh?
Oh, the exclamated dots. Alright, thanks, Gumshoe.
Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind!
Let's get the heck out of here! I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court. Tender lender is going down. Heck yeah. To be continued. Well, we're at a time that I usually like to say this will be a good stoppage point considering the break in the trial. But I think we can go maybe 5 or 10 minute extra. January 8th, 9:46 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning, Maggie. So, what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended up as a giant mystery. Well, that's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet. Are you okay, Nick? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I saw that. The little flash of doubt in your eyes. No, that wasn't doubt. That was, determination. Why don't I believe you? It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat. Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you.
Hey, pal!
Hey, you're alright, Gumshoe. And you don't look beat up either. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, you're a hero, you know that?
Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that.
How do you know she was stressed?
I was watching through the doorway.
Oh.
You look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help.
Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too?
Well, not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me that you don't remember this thing.
Well, that's the bottle that you investigated. What's in it? Come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles.
Well, this is a small bottle that turned up in Travian's kitchen a couple of days ago.
Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell.
Well, we finally got the analysis results back from the lab.
So, what is it? Is it the poison?
Well, I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication.
Is that Glenn Elg's medication? Medication?
Well, yeah, for ears. Topical use only, apparently.
It is. For ears? You mean?
Well, yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for the ruptured eardrum.
What was Glenn Elg's ear medicine doing in the kitchen? Well, we know that, Armstrong is a pilferer of things, right? Small bottle be filed into court record. The victim's ear medicine found covered in unidentified fingerprints in the kitchen. What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that?
Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour and they might have gotten something on the prints, but...
that's going to weaken its impact as a piece of evidence.
Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today, you got it?
I got it. Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done. Well, my name isn't Phoenix Wright. January 8th, 10 o'clock. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor.
Very good. Well, then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kuda.
He claims that witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems.
The mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank with his right hand, but according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand.
Well, thank you, Mr. Godo. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
Well, that's a really good picture. Is that new? I feel like that's a new picture. It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick? Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it.
Oh, the dudes. You lost me already, Mr. Godo.
Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. You got to change with the times, that's one of my rules.
Are you implying that you resolve these contradictions? You know the answers to these riddles?
The old guy wasn't just throwing seeds in here, he was throwing us all the scent. And today, I'll prove it.
Very well, we'll let the first witness take the stand.
Oh boy. Armstrong is here. And he's probably gonna lie because he's in deep with the tiger, right? And you are... Oh, bonjour everyone! I am John Armstrong, the owner and the chef of La Tribulations restaurant. It's a charity! All the dots.
Forgive me for asking witness, but... are you a woman?
Oh la la, monsieur! As you can see, I am la pretty pocket gentleman non. On the day of the incident, you were in Trey Bien's kitchen. I mean, heck, you can be whatever you want, Armstrong. No one's gonna judge. Isn't that right? Always be true to yourselves, my friends, right? What is your monsieur? Oh, the questionable dots. Everything feels alright. 2 cups already? Huh? Wow, he's totally unfazed. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy?
Very well, your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened the day at Tribulations.
We volunteers. At Tribulations. When it all happened, there was just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decor that day. Like having a large mirror between our tables, for example. Perhaps that is what the old man was looking for at. Look up, the earpiece and the glasses, they would have seen everything in reverse, no? Yeah, but there was no mirror there. A mirror? Un grand mirror, la most enormous mirror. And suddenly, the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it.
That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear black to back to front.
What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me.
Well now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
But how's that explain the coffee cup? Because the coffee cup clearly has the right lip, doesn't it? When it all happens, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. And who were the 2 customers exactly? Of course, the young man who died. And the other, the not so young man.
You are referring to yesterday's witness, I presume.
What about the other man Maggie says she saw at the table? Something tells me Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence. We need some hard evidence first before we can bring him up, don't we? I guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being.
I remember I was experimenting with some new art decors that day.
You were experimenting with Art Deco? How come I never heard about that book before today?
You are not familiar with the language of interior design, monsieur.
Please, stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell the court about this before?
But I did, just a few moments ago.
Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. This deco you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of decature?
What the heck is that? Decouture. What is decouture? That's an actual word. Decacher. Decacher is the pronunciation. It's a rare noun. A concentrated liquor resulting from heating or boiling a substance, especially a medicinal preparation made from a plant. The decature is given to the patient. So the judge is thinking that he means the aromatherapy, but he means decoration for the mirror, right? No, Art Deco. It is a style of design you honor. He's talking about interior design, walls, ceilings, carpets, that kind of thing.
Yes, of course. Well, that, deco.
I was trying to achieve a more effeminate look for my restaurant. I was planning the most bold remodeling of la decor. Like having a large mirror between our tables, for example.
How big of a mirror are we talking about here?
Well, something about 4 meters wide and about 2 meters high.
Let's see, if 1 meter is about 1 yard. Holy glass in a frame, that's huge.
I was intending to install it on the ceiling eventually.
The ceiling? Was there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember.
No, but I decided not to go through with it in the end.
What should I do? Should I ask him more about the mirror or not? Absolutely. If you really had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. But there's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie Bird's testimony, and there was nothing in the pictures either.
But what?
Objection!
You didn't ask, Trite. You have only yourself to blame for such sloppy work. What? A mirror was delivered to Trevian the day before the incident. Really? As Mr. Armstrong testified, he was carrying out some design changes. And as it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end. Well, this just doesn't add up. Even if a mirror was delivered to Trevian, it doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime. If you want to doubt someone, look in the mirror. Ha ha ha. I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough.
So the witness yesterday had seen the victim reflected in the mirror.
But there was no pictures of a mirror.
Perhaps this is what the old man was looking at.
Normally, I'd expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object.
Objection!
Normally, how does normality come into this? That's lame, Trite, even for you. Huh? Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it isn't possible? Is that it? Oh, where does that leave the porku-headed lawyer and that top-knot chick over there? And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here? Well, Trite. The ungodly cool guy. Ack! Not the hair.
I do not have a top knot.
Mr. Goodoo is correct. A lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument.
Bien, logica is one a day. Look up, that earpiece and that glasses. They would have seen everything in reverse, non?
Everything? He would have seen everything in reverse?
Hey Nick, we should take a second to think about what old CD said in his testimony.
How did he phrase it again?
Well, that boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green signs of his specs. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt.
And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. If he saw everything he described reflected in a mirror, then everything he said he saw on the left was actually on the right, huh? And that clears up all the problems with this testimony, I guess. Or does it? It's kind of hard to believe everything's the fault of a mirror, but... Do you think Old CD saw everything through a reflection? If he did, it would explain all the contradictions in his testimony. But that just makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in that old man's testimony. We just gotta dig deeper. So what is... I booked a vase at my seat. So my question is, we have a crime scene photo. And there's no mirror in this photo. Let's attack that first. Picture. No, that's not it. Alright, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go back through all of these things and press them on everything again. And I think that's a good way to start the next episode because that'll help refresh my memory on, like, you know, what we did. And at the same time, if we hit any of those weird situations where we need a later hold it in order to answer a previous one, that will solve that problem as well. So we'll take care of all that at the beginning of the next episode. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. This is our blind let's play of Phoenix Wright. It's Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Thank you for everything, my friends. You guys are the best. I love you all so very much. Always remember to be true to yourself. And until next time, so long and take care.
Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.